After their big win over the Broncos last week, the 7-2 Detroit Lions traveled to Oakland to take on the 4-5 Oakland Raiders. The Raiders are in the midst of yet another mediocre season, while the Lions had a bit of an interesting controversy this week involving their starting quarterback, Caleb Henderson. The backstory was that Henderson was trying to schedule a date with YouTuber Amanda Cerny, and some fans were not happy about this, considering he tried to do it a day before the game. Would Henderson be completely focused? It looked like he was early on, as he finds Kermit Whitfield here on 3rd and 8 for 39 yards and a first down deep into Oakland territory down the 19-yard line. Then a few plays later, Henderson to Noah Brown for Henderson's 29th passing touchdown of the season, and the Lions score early and often, and they take an early 7-0 lead. So there's Derek Carr having yet another mediocre season, 59% completion percentage, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, yuck. And on the first play, Leonard Fournette will be blown up by Malik Hooker. That is the way to set the tone. Malik Hooker getting it going early. We'll see a little bit more of Leonard Fournette later. However, the Raiders will keep moving it on that drive as Derek Carr finds Michael Crabtree on another exotic screen pass for a first down. Then a few plays later, 2nd down and 3, Carr hits a wide open Josiah Price. The flag would be roughing the passer as Malik Hooker, correction, that was actually a linebacker, Tier Whitehead, he gets beaten and covered. Game is now tied at 7 as Caleb Henderson goes deep for Corey Smith for 27 yards and a first down. Who said Henderson couldn't push the ball downfield? Let's go second quarter now. Lions with the ball deep into Raider territory. However, on 3rd and 6, Henderson just checks it down to Noah Brown. That is not nearly enough for the first down. Lions would have to tack on a field goal. They make it a 10-7 game. So the Raiders would try to respond. Right here's Derek Carr finds Jerron Brown over the middle for the first down. Keep those chains moving. Then a few plays later, Carr with all day to throw, and he steps up and he's going to take off. Derek Carr has some wheels and he scampers for 22 yards. Believe it or not, he'd be Oakland's leading rusher, and you'll see why a little bit later in this game. Now a few plays later here, 3rd down and 11, Derek Carr to Amari Cooper for 10 yards, not 11. The Raiders would have to tack on a field goal. They would be a yard short, so the Lions would try to get something on here before the end of the half. They hand it off here to Samaje Perine, who had another pedestrian day on the ground, only 17 carries, 50 yards. But then Henderson would find Trey Burton for the first down a few plays later, all the way into Raider territory to the 31-yard line. Tick, tick, tick. Lions running another 2-minute drill. Then Henderson on the screen pass to Samaje Perine. He picks up a couple of blocks, and Perine takes it deep into Raider territory down the 5-yard line. Lions take a timeout. So, ensuing play, 1st and goal, give to Perine. He breaks a tackle and falls forward into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Lions would take a 17-10 lead into the half. Now let's go 3rd quarter here. Raiders with the ball, and Leonard Fournette would be soft on this play, but Fournette would go down with broken ribs. Yes, that is right. Fournette suffered broken ribs on the hit by Zay Cohen Henderson. Now, reports are Fournette plans to play next week, but I mean, playing through broken ribs, that's pretty darn tough. So then a few plays later, 3rd down and 10, Derek Carr finds Michael Crabtree on the play action pass. 0 pass rush by the Lions, and Carr is all day to find Crabtree for 30 and the first down. Then a few plays later here, 1st down and 10, Carr finds Latavius Murray as the ball bounces off of his helmet, but Murray corrals it off the carom, makes the catch for a gain of 7, making it a 2nd down and 3. Then on 3rd down and 3, the Lions send a blitz, and it finally gets home as LaMarcus Jordan and DeAndre Levy combine for the sack. So the Raiders tack on a field goal to make it a 17-13 game. Ensuing kickoff here, Usain Bolt, he cuts it to his left, he has a ton of green grass, and Bolt has one man to beat. He beats him to the corner, and Usain Bolt takes the kickback 102 yards. His first career kickoff return touchdown, the first kickoff return touchdown for the Lions since 2015. And then next drive for the Raiders, LaMarcus Joyner gets another sack as the Lions defense and special teams really asserted themselves in the second half. Let's go 4th quarter here. Lions attacked on a field goal, and Derek Carr is intercepted by DeAndre Levy. The flag would be not roughing the passer, offensive holding on the Raiders. so the interception would stand. However, next drive, Lions trying to put the game away, and Samaje Perine fumbles the ball for the third time in 2 weeks. And you have to think, even for the NFL's leading rusher, that leash is getting shorter and shorter with the fumbles that Perine continues to have. However, the Lions defense would bail him out right here, as Tahir Whitehead says, "I'll take that back to the house for you," as he takes this Derek Carr pass back to the end zone for a pick six, probably the easiest one he'll have in his career, as the Lions dominate the Raiders 34-13. Caleb Henderson, 17-22, 193 and a touchdown. Don't think that date really affected him too much. Samaje Perine, though, 17 carries, 50 yards, touchdown, but yet another red zone fumble, very bad. And the Lions take on the Bears on Thanksgiving next week, trying to get some sweet revenge.